Hi everyone, I hope you're all safe and well. Now, continuing on from my previous video, there's loads of stuff on YouTube about the plane of the golf swing, but one of the really important things about plane that isn't spoken about is how it relates to the club striking the ground. Now what we want is that club coming into the ground at a shallow angle so that it will skid. What we don't want is it coming in steeply and digging into the ground. I always use the analogy of skimming a stone on the water. If we throw the stone at the water too steeply, it's just going to sink. So what we want to do is that stone coming into the water nice and shallow so it will skid. And the same is true with the golf club. Now, you'll see loads of people will set rods on the ground and talk about setting the club in the backswing. And a lot of that is really good, but what we're going to do is tie it in with striking the ground like we worked on in the first video. So what I've got here is I've got my carpet, I've got my alignment rod to simulate the target line from behind the ball. Now, what I'm going to do, and you can use patio windows and you can swing the club back, and what we're going to do is we're going to swing the club back and try and get the feeling that that shaft is pointing down at that target line there. We also want my hands to feel that they're opposite my sternum there. Biomechanically, that's where we're at our strongest. And then from there, what we're going to do is get the feeling that we're going to turn through, get the weight moving onto our left side and strike the mat either on the ball or slightly in front like we've been rehearsing. If you haven't got a patio windows, what you can do is get a broom, anything really. I've just got another alignment rod here, and what you can do is you can, if you've got the rod, put it with the golf club. Like I said, if you're using the broom, you just use it as a reference for the target line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make my swing and I'm going to swing that club back there and using the rod to check that I'm on the target line. I'm going to get that feel there of where I need to be. And again, even with this, you can still swing down and through and get the feeling of that club striking the mat. Because again, I really want you to pay attention to how the club's hitting the mat. And what we want to do is generate the confidence and the trust in the club striking the ground. So if we come too steep, that club is really going to bury down. You're going to hear a different sound. And that's obviously the ones that we don't want when we get out onto the links. So what we're going to do is we're going to practice. We're going to get our setup. We're going to get that feeling that club is nicely on plane. And then we're going to then feel the club striking the mat as we turn back and through. I'll do another video in a couple of days' time that's going to expand again on this. But in the meantime, if you have any queries, any questions, even if you want to video your swings and send them to me, I'll be more than happy to help and offer advice in any way that we can, so that, as we say, when we are hopefully allowed back out again soon, we'll all be able to play golf straight away. Look after yourselves, and I'll talk to you all again in a couple of days.